Hey y'all, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I got some tea. Y'all might already know. Let me finish sending this text real quick. Oh, have y'all been into Twitter spaces where you could talk on Twitter about the show and stuff? I just got off of Twitter spaces. Hey Michelle. Um, I just got off of Twitter spaces and we was talking our good shit, having a good time on Twitter. So that's why I was a few minutes late. And I apologize. But I am here. We about to talk some more shit over here. And then we're about to watch the episode. And then I'm gonna be back on Twitter. I was gonna do a live, but I'm gonna go back with Kamisha on Twitter after the show and talk some more shit after the show. Um, y'all be on Twitter like me. I know y'all do. Did y'all see the rumor that there might not be an eviction tonight? That there might be I guess because Paloma is gone. Word on the curb is Paloma is gone. It might be some kind of therapy session where they come in and talk about microaggressions and colorisms and shit like that. And it might not be any kind of eviction because the title of the episode is it's a live show, not a live eviction. That had totally rubbed me the wrong way. Totally rubbed me the wrong way. I want to see somebody go home. I don't even care if it's Taylor. I want to see an eviction. I want to see the fucking backstage competition. What is it about? Can we save Taylor with this backstage competition? I don't want to see y'all big brother therapy. I don't want to see Paloma spiraling and getting a whole woo 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 package. Oh girl off her meds package. Let's save. I don't want to see that. I'm gonna be highly pissed off if somebody don't go home outside of Paloma because we know she gone, and I'm confident we're gonna see her some kind of way exit the building. But get into Twitter Spaces, y'all. It is so much fun. It's kind of like YouTube, except for instead of seeing me talk on camera, you just hear me talk via Twitter, and I have a good time over there, and I get all the good tea because I just heard that, and I said, no, ma'am. No, man, it better be an eviction episode. Now, we're here to talk about the edit, and we're going to be quick. We're not going to talk longer than 15 minutes before the show start because I know if y'all like me, I got to run to the restroom. I got to go grab me my snack and my Stella Rose and get to watching the TV show. So I'm not going to hold y'all that long. Hey, Vontae and Stormy, you just finished watching Julie's delusional ass interview about... I didn't watch because sometimes I don't care to hear Julie speak, but I did get the cliff notes and I dragged Julie a little bit on Twitter today, and I hope she see it because I dragged her in her little tweet, so she probably saw the comment. Let's get off of Julie. Let's get off of Julie. Bugging me that I hate watching this early in the season. Yeah. We hate watching already. We hate watching, and it's not even eviction number one. Hey, Stormy girl, let's talk about this edit last night because that's what I wanted to get into because I'm really curious how they're going to edit tonight's episode with everything that's going down, with Paloma exiting the building, with so much stuff that happened to Taylor after her nomination. They already didn't edit Wednesday night correctly. You're right, but see, Julie also ignored that her husband is a sexual predator as well. And as soon as her husband got called out for his touchy, grabby, sexual harassment ways, she wouldn't change her name to Julie Chen Moonves. So if she can't see that, she can't see this. And sometimes people can only see it when it's their own race. She sure can see it when an Asian gets played the wrong way, but she can't see nothing else. But I'm gonna get off Julie. I was trying to save Julie, but y'all put it in the chat and I had to read her real quick. But okay, let's talk about the edit. I just want to say I blame Taylor. America, then you could blame Taylor all you want to, but not on this channel. I ain't gonna agree with you. But you entitled to feel however you want to feel. But not over here. I ain't gonna agree. But anyway, the edit. The most obvious part of the edit is, and this is an attention for any other Black person, including myself, because y'all know I want to play Big Brother next year. It might not be a good thing, because no matter what's going on in the house, anything negative, we're going to be shown in the light. All the colorism, all the microaggressions, all the straight up isolations. The only person that really got any Taylor shade was Jasmine country ass, and she's so deep into self-hate she can't even realize what she doing. They showed Jasmine hating on Taylor. Of course, they showed Paloma, and then they showed Monty also being anti-Black. So I'm like, of all the people that had negative things to say about Taylor all week, we're only going to show the confessionals of Paloma, Jasmine, and Monty, half which are Black. I peeped that first in the edit. I'm like, oh, we not going to show Alyssa? We not going to show Pooch? I guess Daniel got a little bit at the end because they did show Daniel's eviction speech, or whatever, his speech about how she needs to apologize. I'm telling you, right there in that moment, in the moment where Daniel would have told me I need to apologize to the house because they don't like me, I would have gave them a reason to call me aggressive, because I would have cussed his ass clean out. Clean and out. I would be like, bitch, apologize for what? See, Taylor too nice. But I understand she probably have that Davon syndrome where, like, I don't want to be the angry Black woman. But you know what? At some point in time, Angie gonna give it to you. Now, y'all want to stay on Julie. I really don't care about Julie. Julie, just put on your dress and host the show and be quiet. Because if you ain't got nothing to say that's going to help the situation, it's best just to be quiet. That is what she said, not pretty much. That's what she said. Microaggressions happen every day. Get over it. It's a part of the real world. Just like sexual harassment happen every day. And your husband a part of it. And you ain't got shit to say because of the coins. You know what? I'm back on my French. I'm calling out Charles, but y'all know Charles over here. I'm back on what Charles said to me, because he said it and it pondered in my mind, and I agree with this so much, that they just need to air this shit. If I don't care, yes, microaggressions happen every day. So why didn't you put it on our TV screen so we could see it? But you protect them. But you ain't have no problem showing Jasmine be a clown and Monty be a fool. And I'm saying nice words because I don't want to go too deep. That speech of Daniel's was horrible. Of course it was. He didn't even, do they have to give a speech? Why we just can't say the person's name? Like, if you mean no shade behind it, just be like, Taylor, you got to sit on the block. He didn't have to say nothing else. Now, the second part of the edit that threw me, all they showed was Taylor with her armful of sparkly dresses. Ooh, let me try on dresses for you all. She did not want to do that. They didn't set the scene up correctly. They set the scene up like it made it seem like Taylor went in her closet and got all her shit and was like, here, y'all watch me. They asked Taylor to put on a fashion show. And then after she did it, they only showed Jasmine, clueless again, shading her for putting on a fashion show and being upset that she too fat to fit in her clothes. Like, girl, Taylor nicer than me, because I wouldn't even offered your ass to squeeze and stretch out my good sequence. We're not claiming Jasmine's fake heavy accent. in Mississippi. Go ahead and claim the ATL. Okay, Vontae, you in Mississippi. They don't talk like that. They really don't. I mean, and in some parts you might find a country person because I went to college in Alabama and I have heard some thicker accents, southern accents, but girl, you ain't talking like that selling press on nails in the ATL. That I know. All them bitches jealous, especially Jasmine. Yeah, facts. Facts. And it's sad. But I'm here to talk about the edit. The third part of the edit went into Taylor crying, and they made it seem like she was crying because they showed the crying scene in conjunction with her confessionals about being put on the block, giving the casual viewers the thought that she's crying because she was nominated when she cried days before the nomination even happened. And she cried another time after. She cried because she felt the vibe of the house. She felt the isolation. No one was talking to her. It's amazing that they even found 2 or 3 scenes of Taylor being in rooms with other people, because when Taylor comes in a room in the house, they fake sleep, they change the subject, or they walk out. They don't interact with her. I'm telling you, if tonight's episode is some bullshit, CBS is getting dragged, and we're going to have a good time because I'm coming on live right after the episode, but y'all going to have to catch me on Twitter. I'm not going to do it on YouTube. I'm going to do it on Twitter, and then we'll talk about the episode tomorrow during Ostella. That's when we'll talk about it on YouTube. I ain't the Lord. I can't tell you who getting in and who getting out, but she ain't acting like she want to go. I don't understand what Big Brother history made Taylor think she could trust Monty. Was it courage from watching last season? Sometimes when you're in a new situation, because mind you, it's week 1. They ain't even been there a full week. I think they did a full week come Wednesday. Hey, Charles. Sometimes when you're getting to know people, the first people you try to work with or gravitate to are people that you feel like you have something in common with. And as a Black person, you might gravitate to the Black people first. No shade to anybody else, but you're just trying to get in where you fit in. And she was trying to gravitate to Monty first, but she didn't know that Monty was anti-Black. She didn't know he didn't claim his Blackness. He claimed the Afro-Latino. She didn't know that. I'm pretty you over the season, but we'll keep watching the tea and the clips. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep watching just because I love Big Brother, and a lot of people call it hate watching. But I'm just gonna be watching to get the people to watch the people that I dislike get dragged. I just want to see them get the same treatment because it's coming. Jasmine don't understand it's coming. Monty doesn't understand that it's coming. Paloma had the nerve to duck Bill mouth ass clap. What? Duck Bill mouth ass clap about Taylor's trying on the dresses. You mean she was going like this? Like, they were all very encouraging and then turned around and got jealous. You called me, Charles. I'm going to call you in a few minutes when I finish with this live. I might have had my phone on Do Not Disturb, or I might have been on Twitter. Who knows? Andrew, the episode comes on in 39 minutes. So you got plenty of time to get your drinks and snacks together. We're not going to be on here long. I just wanted to say a few things because I had set up the live. I really been talking my ass off over there on Twitter. And I pointed out the 3 points of the edit that bothered me. Y'all get in the chat and tell me what y'all noticed in the edit that was incorrect. Because I know y'all watch the feeds or keep up with the feeds like I do. Told you earlier I was ready to read down this. You did say so, Vontae. I think, Vontae, you ready to read down the challenge too. We gonna have a good time. I can't wait to go over the challenge with you all tomorrow on Ostella. We're going to have a good time. Glenda, you hate watching too. Yes. And it is, yes, Andrew, on eviction night, it comes on an hour later. So that's why I made the live at 7, because I know it won't come on to 8. So we gonna hate why I can't wait. I'm telling you, CBS right now. I know y'all already got the format in place. Y'all getting ready to lights, camera, action. But somebody better go home. And not just Paloma. Because when old blue head girl had her mental episode, y'all still made Cody put more people on the block and go home. So somebody better go home and not just Paloma tonight. And if nobody else goes home, cancel this whole backstage twist, because I ain't got time to wait a whole nother week to figure out what the twist is. Not me, not your girl. Thank you, Charles. Yes, there's 21 people in here. Go ahead and hit the like button, the thumbs up. Yes. Go ahead and hit that, and go ahead and hit subscribe and all that good stuff, because I'm covering Big Brother this season. Love Island getting ready to come back. I'm gonna cover that. Hopefully that'll be more light and fun and goofy. Like, we ain't got to get so deep. We could just have a little bit of fun shade. And then Fuckboy Island. That's definitely gonna be some fun shade. But I'm gonna pick that up too, because I enjoy the show. I'm gonna try to make it to Ostella, because the challenge had my eyes rolling. Oh, the challenge was so good. It was good. Let me tell you. I hate that Tiffany went home. I hope I'm not spoiling it for nobody if y'all ain't watched it yet. I hate that Tiffany went home, but it's so many people that I love on this show. It's like, I got so much. We ain't gonna do it tonight. We're not gonna do it tonight. Glenda, word on the curb is that she's officially out, that she's self-evicted, that she took herself out of the game, which is still a shame. That means she's doing all this spiraling and they still ain't going there and save her. But we don't know. We got to watch and see. We just got to watch and see. Because they take somebody out for 24 hours and then throw them back in. So we're going to watch in a few minutes and see. From what I heard on the Twitter curve, the feeds have been down for hours. Like, I don't even know if they probably not up right now because the show getting ready to come on. The feeds have been down since Paloma's so-called self-eviction. So that's why everyone thinks she self-evicted, because the feeds have been down. You don't watch live feeds? I do watch live feed reviews every day. Me too. Are there any redeemable players this season? They're redeemable players. And if I had to pick someone to root for, somebody sent me the tea on Nicole. So I gotta, you sent it to me, but I had got to working, and then I got to talking on Twitter, and I forgot to go back and read it. So I don't know about Nicole. I gotta read this tea about Nicole somebody sent me on Twitter. I'm gonna have that ready for y'all. But I like Michael. He seems pretty innocent in all of this. And I might can stomach Brittany. So if I had to root for anyone to win this game, it would be Michael and Brittany. And that's it. I ain't got the stomach for anybody else. Everybody else can go home. Everybody. But yeah, who do you think are some redeemable players? If you're a casual watcher and you don't watch the live feeds, you probably like everybody. You probably like them all. If Paloma goes home and Taylor doesn't, white America will really think Taylor was they would think Taylor was a bully because Paloma goes home and Paloma was the one spot. Well, you're right, Charles, because of the narrative. They would have to show all the bullshit Paloma was talking about, splitting money, being in the inception, eating bread so you could come out of. They would have to show all the craziness that Paloma was talking for it to look like she left because of her own doing and not because of this so-called lie. So I understand where you're coming from, Charles. We got 30 minutes to see how this is going to go down. We got 30 minutes. Can't wait to hear your review on the challenge. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central is my show. I should know the time. Oh, Stella is 7 p.m. Central on Fridays. Yes. So, yes, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central. Please bring your Stella Rosa a drink. We're going to have a good time tomorrow night. Yes. I'm just going to continue to watch, but I'm also watching BB17 as well. Remind me who's on Big Brother 17 because I forgot already. Is that the season where Davon came back with Frank and Paulie and them? I think so. Spoilers, damn. I'm sorry I spoiled it. You ain't watched the challenge yet. I'm sorry. See, it's certain shows, your girl, I have to watch them. And the Challenge USA, I don't care what time, because Wednesday is my late night. I don't care how late it is. I got to watch the Challenge USA because Twitter, matter of fact, Twitter spoiled me yesterday. I knew who was going home before I even watched it because Twitter don't give us no chance. You better watch that shit live because they will give you no chance. That's why I'm getting ready to watch Big Brother live. And as Charles know, I watch nothing live. I like to fast forward. So I really want to see what's going on if I'm going to watch it live. I did hear Tiffany on Davon and Devin's podcast, and Tiffany was reading. She was reading, and she was reading on Twitter as well. Yes. Tiffany pretty much said, fuck everybody but Ozzy. So I don't know why Colin was on Twitter cheerleading for Tiffany. Tiffany said, fuck everybody but Ozzy. And I'm with you, girl. It was a great episode, yes. You're right, Charles. From the casual point of view, it will look like Taylor made Paloma go home because Taylor tried to sink Paloma's game by telling Monty the truth. Yes, the casuals won't get it. Let's say casual watchers will think that not all white people. You're right, Michelle. You're right. I think I said the casuals. Charles said the white people, but you're correct, Michelle, because it's black people. It's all races of people that won't understand the narrative if they don't watch the feeds or keep up with the feed reviews. I agree with you. Well, I'm going to see y'all, though. I'm going to go watch MasterChef. Go ahead and watch MasterChef. Charles loves MasterChef. He used to do the reviews. It's cool. I figured she'd go home early. You talking about Tiffany. I don't want to use all my shade right now. I'm going to save it for tomorrow. I'm just going to say, Stormy, you right, girl. I'm with you. Twitter spoiled it for me early too. I'm telling you, if you don't watch the episode live, don't look at Twitter. Just say fuck Twitter until after I watch because they will spoil it for you. Charles is the best. Oh, shoot. Let me find the podcast. I found it on iHeartRadio because I'm not really a podcast listener, but iHeartRadio offered 30 days for free. And then after that, it was $5.99. So I figured the challenge should be on for about 3 months. I could do that because I'm not listening to Tori and Anissa when they come back. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel my iHeart once USA go off. Why did Tiffany go home? Jabraylin. That's a beautiful name. It's different. I've never heard that before. Jabraylin, Tiffany went home because bitches be hating. The same reason Taylor getting ready to go home. Bitches be hating. And we're going to get into it tomorrow night on Ostella. You got to come over to Ostella on Kiss My Cheeks TV tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central. I'm definitely going to read a couple of bitches down over there. But also, I think because she twisted her ankle and she couldn't do nothing in elimination. But it is what it is. Somebody read Xavier and was like, they see why Xavier posted that BB24 long message about protecting black women or whatever he was saying. They said he posted that shit because he knew what he did over there on the challenge. Oh, I ain't gonna spoil it. Charles be cracking. Charles, yes. Charles goes in the chat. Yes. I'm gonna try to convince Charles to come on Ostella tomorrow. I don't know if he gonna do it or not, but I'm gonna ask him later because if he thought it was a good episode, that means we got some stuff to talk about. Yes. Tiffany went home, but yeah, some hating assholes. Yeah, I think I said that. For the most part. For the most part. The It's funny that Charles got y'all saying the casual white viewers instead of just the casual viewers. The casual white viewers, because M said that, not me, wouldn't even see anything wrong with the things Paloma said if even if they showed it. They just think she needs some help, unfortunately. I agree with you. It's all the edit. It's all the edit. And I really don't think CBS is gonna edit Paloma going out of control. I hope if CBS get on here and the edit makes it seem like Taylor caused Paloma to go home, we're gonna be dragging. I'm gonna get on my channel and drag. I might have to say forget Twitter Spaces. I might have to get on my channel and drag because that's gonna piss me off. But we gotta watch. How many minutes we got left? 25 minutes before the show. And I love how Tiffany said Day and Devin should be permanent. Oh, I agree. On the podcast, they both got quiet. Right, secretly saying they know they should too. Nobody is listening to Tori and Anissa. They are not entertaining. Davon just has a voice for podcasting, radio, television. Like Davon just has a voice that's interesting that I like to listen to. And Devin is just so professional. And the way she professionally throws her shade in there is like masterful. She needs to teach a class on that. But like, this is their area of expertise where Tori and Anissa are just on there. Because I listened to Tori and Anissa. I listened to one podcast of theirs. And I said, yeah, I just don't like the sound of Tori's voice, number one. And Anissa doesn't sound like she knows what she's talking about. Or she feels like because she's an OG that she has all this expertise. I ain't gonna read Anissa. But all I'm gonna say is, girl, you gotta win one. Tori, you too. Now I know Davon and Devin ain't really won shit either, but they at least sound more professional. And they know how to interview. Like they don't sound biased. They ask the questions we really want to hear. Yeah, the challenge official, whatever the name of the podcast is, go ahead and think about that. Nobody really liked Tori and Anissa like that. I don't. Anyone that cares about Big Brother would know what's going on. And if they choose not to recognize the issues, then that's the problem. I agree. But Michelle, some people, like for me, before I got a Twitter account, and I didn't get my Twitter account until maybe a couple of years ago. I was late to Twitter. I was a casual watcher as well. And if it wasn't on my TV screen, I didn't know nothing about the live feeds. I think I started recognizing what was going on the live feeds the season that Paul had his little army of minions. I want to say that's 19, and they started bullying people. Before 19, I didn't know what was going on. So if it wasn't on the TV screen, I didn't know because I wasn't into YouTube then either. So I did not know. So it is a lot of people that I'm not going to say they don't care, but they don't care to go research the live feeds. They just want to watch the competitions, the corny little games, that's it. But I will also say before then, the show was good organically. We didn't have to, they showed the good fights and arguments and stuff on our TV screens. Charles, you deleted your Twitter. Oh. Oh. Okay, Charles. You got on that fast. Okay. I am so excited. Oh, okay. We got to talk. Y'all, it's almost time for the show. And I got to call Charles so we could talk offline. I'm excited about that, Charles. Everybody is wishing you luck. They're not going to do anything about what's happening to Taylor because they see it as a Twitter issue. I ain't even going to go there. Yes, Charles, that is awesome. So do I gotta cancel my Twitter if I want to do Big Brother next year? They ain't gonna never let me be on Big Brother because I be adding CBS, I be adding Julie, I'll be dragging them on Twitter and I add them. They're gonna be like, no, bitch. Mm-mm. What other show can I get on that I haven't said anything to them online? I guess I got to stick with The Circle because I haven't dragged The Circle or Netflix. So I got to stick with them because I ain't canceling my Twitter. I like Twitter too much. Okay, from at least season 15. Now, 15, I knew what they showed on the camera because they showed the racism on season 15, but I didn't know anything about live feeds on 15. Mm-mm. Yeah, Charles Confessionals will be TV gold. I really want Charles to be on. Yes. I'm telling you, season 45 will be lit. We are rooting for you. Glenda, I can't do it if I got to cancel my Twitter and my YouTube. How am I going to cancel my YouTube? I'm just now getting my YouTube page up and popping. And now I got to cancel it. I'm just going to stick with The Circle because I haven't dragged The Circle and I only say nice things about The Circle. So I'm going to stick with them because I'm dragging CBS this season. That's going to take the fun out of it if I can't be on Twitter. Mm-mm. In my opinion, the only way this season can get good is if Taylor stays, then wins HOH. Yep. Just imagine how many people. Look, I said this on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jabraylin. I feel like you're a newcomer here. I'm bad at reading the comments, but I get your point. Forgive me. But I'm telling you, if I was Taylor and I won HOH, I ain't got to talk to nobody. You ain't got to throw nobody under no bus because I really don't give a fuck. Monty and Jasmine would be on the block, period. Period. And that's going to be good TV. They ain't even got to say nothing to me. If one of y'all win a veto and come down, that's okay because Daniel, now your ass got to go take their spot. And that's it. And then Taylor from now on has to win out. She either got to win all the vetoes. She can't win all the HOHs, but Taylor pretty much has to win out. And I hope she can do it. Janelle won about 6, 7 of them. Taylor can do it too. I just watched the live feeds to see you cursing them house guests out. I try not to. Y'all recall at the beginning of the season, everyone had a clean slate. I liked everybody. But then you just give me a reason. America then, that's what Monty said. Now, apparently his mother is Puerto Rican, so he might be mixed. I don't know his mama, so I don't know if he lying or not. But that's the word on the Twitter curb. But he goes by Afro Latino when the point of conversation is should I date a black woman or not? He's Afro Latino then. But when it comes to will America think it's racist for 2 black people to sit on the block and 2 black people to go home back to back because they want Terrence out next? Then he's black. As a black man, I think America will understand. So he's confusion. That's what Monty is. And like I said, I can't wait for him to sit on the block. No, I think casting directors would like that you curse them out. maybe from today forward, I will not at CBS anymore. I will just curse them out in Twitter, but I won't at them so they can't see. Like they'll have to dig. That's what I will do. Starting tonight, I won't at CBS. I'll just say CBS, but I won't at them. That might be a good plan. We'll see. Oh, child, I couldn't even just eat right. Oh, you talking about Charles? Charles will have to get used to eating rice. I don't know if he's gonna eat any bugs. I don't know. I wouldn't eat no bugs either. I ain't never that hungry. But he's gonna have to practice going a few days, not eating and exercising. But I'm sure he has a plan. I'm sure he has a plan. But I agree. I need my own bed, a pillow, and some AC. I can't do outside. Mm-mm. Gone. I'm gonna quit. You ain't even gotta vote me out. I'm gonna quit. Maybe you have to change some things on your YouTube so they can't find you. Hmm. Y'all give me the tea, because I'm not a technical person. Y'all tell me what to do, I'll try it. But I'm gonna try for Big Brother and the Circle just in case Big Brother say no. But I can get them that spicy 40-year-old. I got that category on lock. They ain't got to go to Instagram or nothing, nowhere. I got that on lock. Puerto Rican, Cuban, or delusional. His race is blackity black. Teach us, Charles, because I get it confused all the time. And like I said, when he first walked in, all I saw was a big, strong, tall black man. Monty, I didn't even listen to the personations. I think I hit fast forward or I scrolled through TikTok when he started doing all that. My ex was Afro Latino, but he wasn't shit like Monty. He wasn't even as dark as Monty, and he understood he was black and protected black women. That is great. He also ain't talk his colorist ass family. Oh, his family was colorist. It's colorism in every group. Yes, it's colorist people in my family, and all I can do is try to help them. Tell them don't say that. So it's unfortunate. Colorism is so deep. It's very unfortunate because it's hard to get people to see that they're doing it because it's so deep. They think it's the norm. It's sad. The challenge is the only appealing one because they go to the club and get to see other people. Now that it ain't, I guess it still is COVID, but when they was in the middle of COVID and lockdown, they could only party with each other. Look at my hair afroing out. I got to put some water on it for tonight. It's a mess. It's starting to be a mess. You want to see me and Charles on TV? I would love to be on TV. All I can do is try. I think Charles has a better chance than me because he's younger and he has better knees. But all I can do in the challenge is give y'all some good confessionals and some good reads. And I don't want to be responsible for the black woman's image. I want to be me because I don't know if I can control my face because I'm good to give a good side eye and a resting bitch face. Like I can't control my facials. And if you come to me sideways, I'm coming right back. I don't want to have to be responsible for not being angry. I want to be angry on the show. So it is what it is. You got your picture of homemade froze. What's a froze? Is that frozen rose? That sounds good. Put the recipe in the chat real quick because I'm getting ready to turn this off. Oh yeah, we have the 15-minute mark. Okay, we gotta go because I do want to watch this live tonight so I can live tweet and hit me up on Twitter, Kiss My Cheeks TV, right after the show goes off. I plan to be on Twitter Spaces with Kamisha Reviews. Kamisha Reviews will probably set up the space and I'm gonna talk over there. But if it's complete bullshit, you will see because I'm gonna tweet the link. If you see me tweet the link to Kiss My Cheeks TV, then you know it's some other bullshit and I gotta come on here and talk. So we will see. But Vontae, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram and give me the recipe to that frozen or that homemade froze. That sounds good. I might try that this weekend. I'm gonna try, Inga. I'm gonna try. Everybody wants the recipe to the froze. Put it in my DM, Instagram, or Twitter, Kiss My Cheeks TV, Vontae. Put the recipe in there and I'll share it with everybody later. Because I might make that tomorrow for Ostella. That sounds good. What makes it frozen? Is it like a daiquiri made with rosé, or is it actual frozen rosé? But that sounds good. A daiquiri made out of rosé and maybe a little bit of strawberry lemonade and some ice. That sounds good. Mm. Davon is not good at challenges, but she's get called all the time for her confessionals alone. I'm not gonna read Davon because I like her. I'm not gonna read her game. We already read her for her seasons. I hear Monte and Terrence had they did in the backyard where they bashed Taylor. I saw that Monte not Taylor called Terrence called her a bitch, and Monte was saying as a black man, he was a black man now. He hates to have to tell the black woman that she doesn't know how to act. Yes. Yeah, he called her a bitch and everything. That's why I don't see it for Terrence either. I keep forgetting about Terrence because I just never expected him to win anyway. And I'm more upset with Terrence because that's Chi-Town. In Chi-Town, you have to deal with so much bullshit in Chicago. The last place you should want to join in on the bullshit is on Big Brother. Terrence, you got to go home. You got to go home to a black wife. Ovante gonna send me the recipe. We gonna get down with the recipe. Um, I would just put the bottle of wine in the freezer. I would not do that, Michelle. I've done that before, and that shit will bust. And that's a mess. That's a mess to clean up. Maybe not wine, but the rosé will bust. I've done that with champagne before. I wouldn't do that. You got to really keep your eye on liquor in the freezer. I think we'll see all the Taylor bashing tonight. We're probably going to see all the black people bashing Taylor tonight. Watch. I said it here. I said it here. We're going to see all the black people bashing Taylor. We ain't going to see nothing else. No, I love Dave. I love Davon too, but when we talk about Davon's game, I have to get shady because so I don't want to shade her. So let's not talk about her game. But I do love Davon. Yes, Chi-Town, you're floored. I agree. Right, don't do it, Michelle. Your bottle gonna bust, and that's gonna be a mess to clean up. Okay, we all hate Terrence too. Okay, y'all, let's click off. Let's watch the show. I gotta go grab my drink. My husband made some chicken wings. I'm about to go grab a couple of wings, a little bit of Stella Rosa, and we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna tweet along with the episode. We got 10 minutes to get ready. Again, if you want to hear me, I will be on Twitter Spaces under Kamisha Reviews tonight, right after the show. But if it's some true bullshit, I'm gonna be on here too, and I'm gonna tweet out the link and put it on Facebook, or not Facebook, but what the hell is it called? YouTube. And we gonna double talk, triple talk. I don't care. We gonna talk about it. So thank you everyone for coming over and having this chat before the show. Let's enjoy the show. CBS, we gonna see how you do this. I hope y'all get it right. You fucked it up last night. Get it right tonight. All right, y'all. Yes, hit the like button. If this your first time with your girl Angie, go ahead and hit subscribe. We're going to have a good time all season. And I'll see y'all later, okay? Let me put the smooches up real quick. I can't never find the smooches when it's time to log. Okay, there I go. See y'all later. Bye.